All right, people, we are back for the third episode of Faraway Bae, and tonight is by far going to be the most dynamic episode yet. But I do have to say, right off the top, one of our contestants, Tori, was actually not feeling well today, so she's not here today. But don't worry, we got plenty of stuff to make up for it. I do have to say, right here, right at the top of the show, I know you guys all love kicking it here with me, but I do have a co-host here tonight that's going to help me talk to the girls. We got some challenges. We got some things set up. You know her. It's my girl, Cam Williams from MTV's The Challenge. Cam, what's going on, baby?
What's up, Joey? I am so excited to be here, y'all. It is not even funny. Thank you for having me. And I'm excited to get to the bottom of things today.
So Cam, look it, I'm so pumped to have you here with me. But here, let me just fill you in real quick on what's going on. We got our bae Dom, right? Dom, he's a sweetheart. He's handsome. He looks good with a beard. Things I can't say about myself. Dom is looking for love. He's looking for someone. We got girls here who are all fighting for his attention. But I got to be honest with you. I can't make a read of all these girls yet. I'm trying to call them out on some stuff. I'm trying to figure out who's here for the right reasons, who might be playing a game. So hopefully with you being here tonight, you can maybe see things from a little different perspective and try to, see some things I can't see. You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely. I'm ready to dig. I'm here to get the tea. I'm here to see things from another perspective, a woman's perspective. So I'm ready to meet these contestants, I want to hear what they got to say. I want to know what they're looking for. You looking for love, or I want to know everything, because I started out on a dating show, where I've had to compete for love. So this is my ballpark. Okay. This is what I do. Okay. I've done seen it all, been through it all. So I'm ready to meet everybody.
I love it. And I promise you, you are going to get that chance to grill these girls. It's going to happen. But before we get there, let's bring our bae Dom on. So let's see if you guys can sort of see what he's looking for before we get to the girls. So
nice.
Dom, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, we're back. New day. I feel this might be the spiciest episode. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Dom. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So tonight, Dom, we got a lot in store. Tori isn't here, and I know the audience has had a chance, to see Tori somewhat. So I actually think it might have worked out better just for the fact that we got the rest of the girls who might be able to shine a little bit more, be able to speak on things that maybe they didn't, get to talk on yet. And hopefully with Cam being here, she's going to be able to see things from that female perspective to ask some questions. So Dom, right now for you, man, going into episode 3, we've had 2 one-on-one dates so far with 2 of the girls. How are you feeling so far? Because I always ask you and I want to know, are you biased yet? Like, do you have a bias for someone in the lineup yet as of this point?
I mean, Kathleen, that was a good date. That was good. We had the mood boards and I learned a lot from that mood board. That showed me a lot. I mean, it was just an hour, but when you're clipping pictures, putting on a page, you learn a lot about someone and their future and what they want. So it was a good date. But tonight I really need to see who really wants to stay here. I really want someone that wants me, let's pop some bubbles tonight. Let's pop that bubble.
Well, Dom, I do got to tell you, going into tonight, and this isn't spoiler, this is just being real. At the end of tonight's episode, someone is going to be eliminated. Someone is going to go home. We've reached that point.
I didn't know that.
I'm telling you, look it. I could wait to drop this bomb on you later, but the reason why I'm putting it right here at the top is because I want Cam to know, I want Dom to know, and I want the rest of the girls to know that if they feel like they haven't brought it yet, tonight is the night to just put it all out there, leave it all on the table, because Dom is going to have to make a decision to send somebody home. So everyone knows that going into this. Now, Cam, before we start talking to the girls, is there anything else you want to sort of get from Dom, or Dom, you from Cam, before we keep things rolling?
Dom, do you want to go first?
No, Cam, you go. You go first.
Sure.
Ladies first.
Thank you. I like that. Okay, you a gentleman. That was a test. Okay, but anyways, what I wanted to ask you is, do you feel like when it comes to dating and the person that you're looking for, are your wants and needs the same thing, or are they 2 completely different things? Because normally they are 2 completely different things, what we want versus what we need. So I wanted to know if they're the same, and like, what are they?
That's deep. That's tough. I like that. I like that.
I told you, I'm not playing no games. I came to know. So
I mean, it is differently. If I'm gonna date someone, I'm gonna need companionship and teamwork. You know, you can do your own thing. I do my own thing. And we complete goals and ambitions together. So, I mean, it's a little bit of both, wants and needs. I mean, I don't ever want to say I need somebody because I feel like everyone should love themselves. But it would be cool to need, I don't know. I don't want to say I need somebody because I haven't needed anybody my entire life. I've needed me.
Not in a codependent way, like, oh my gosh, I need to survive. But it's
you mean like
for me, yeah, like for like I can go like for me, I can say like I need somebody with an amazing work ethic because you know,
yes.
I'm gonna need you to do that. I'm gonna need you to be ambitious.
I got you.
You get what I'm saying?
Got you.
So like what are your needs? And what?
I need someone that does have a work ethic. I need someone that's not lazy. That, you know, I need someone with balance. Mm-hmm. So no, you don't want to stay home 7 days a week, but you don't want to go out 7 days a week. We need balance in life. I need someone with balance. And I need someone to eat my food that I cook. You know, you need to be my taste. I can cook and I'm practicing new dishes every night. So I need that taste tester.
Well,
so that's why I said the whole thing.
Bro, I'm here for that. Jesus, like you don't need a girl for that. I'm here for that. Hey, Joey, Cam are coming over for dinner.
You send some food through the mail or not?
I made bolognese last night. It was so good. I put me in a coma, but
okay.
But Dom, one thing I do want to ask that I think we started touching on the last episode before we start getting all this going is we started asking questions and really getting to know more about the girls' personal lives and stuff like that. I think another thing is of like, especially looking for a real long-term relationship with a partner is always putting those wants and needs on the table of everything. Like, you know, Cam's saying, what are you good with? What are you not good with? So like for you, when it comes to even having a serious relationship, like how big does loyalty play into you being with someone? And loyalty can have different factors because some people are fiercely loyal or people could say they are where they're really just insecure. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's something.
I've had a past. I've dealt with an ex that had insecurity problems, and I wanted to teach her that she didn't need that. You know, like I wanted to be the guy in her life that I can help you with that, but the relationship crumbled because of that, and for that sole reason. Mm-hmm. And what was the last part of that question?
Loyalty, just a mixture of
loyalty is number one. Loyalty and honesty. If I know it sounds crazy, if I get in a relationship and my girlfriend's like, you know, who is that on Instagram? Mm-hmm. I'm single. Yeah, I follow some girls on Instagram. But if she did say to unfollow them, if they're not a personal friend of mine, and she did tell me to unfollow them, I get it. Like I'm not single anymore. I don't need to follow that ass. You know what I mean? So, and I think that's loyalty. Why would I need to follow someone that I have a crush on or you know, wanted to pursue? If I'm in a relationship, I'm all in it, you know?
Well, Dom, how important for you, just being point blank, how important is your sex life in your relationship? Because I know I've dated girls in the past to where, look, I'm a very sexual person and I put that out there. Like that's an important thing to where I feel like you need to be attracted to your spouse and you need to be open with that. And I think open communication with that is something people lack. So we could be sitting here talking about girls that, you know, are fighting for your attention, but we're talking about the long-term game here of putting it all out there. Is that something?
Absolutely. I mean, if you don't have a good sex life with that partner, you didn't have that good sex energy, it's never going to work out. No matter how much you try. I mean, come on now. You know, you gotta.
Would you say instinctually so far, without naming any contestants' names or anything like that, do you feel that sort of sexual energy with anyone yet? Because I think
the computer.
Yeah.
Shit, maybe a couple. Yeah. You know,
What's your zodiac sign, Dom?
I'm a Leo, but I guess I have Virgo traits. The psychic once said that.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah.
I don't know about them Virgos, but
Well,
I'm a straight Leo. Boom. August 19th. Look it up. Horoscope or whatever.
hey,
I think right now we're at a really good place where, Cam, do you feel like you got a good idea of where Dom's at, what he's looking for?
I definitely do. I mean, everything sounds good.
Mhm.
So that's
No, and I
yeah.
mean it.
Which is good, but you know, to tell you for where we're gonna get things going tonight, now is the fun part to where I let my co-host Cam get to have some fun. So normally we ask the audience to, you know, do something with a poll, and we're gonna have you do something with a meter, but it's time we let Cam really figure things out. So because Tori isn't here, we're gonna do two groups of girls, but first up, we're gonna bring in Ashley and Danny, and I'm gonna have Cam ask her whatever the hell she wants. Whatever you want to ask them, Cam, and the audience is going to have a meter where they're going to vote on who they think is better for Dom, and we'll take it from there. So, Cam, are you ready for this?
Oh, let's go.
All right, let's bring in Ashley and Danny. Here we are, girls. Here we are, back again. The meter's back. My God. Now, remember, someone is going home tonight, so don't hold back at all. Cam, kick it off, girl. Whatever the hell you want. The floor is yours.
Hi, ladies. How are you?
Hi, good.
Okay, so I have some questions for y'all. Ashley, I'm gonna start with you.
Okay, I'm ready.
First of all, what is your zodiac sign?
I'm a Sagittarius, so fire sign, yeah.
Okay, and why do you think that Dom is a good match for you?
Definitely in terms of goals, that's like one thing I said on pen and paper. You have to have goals because I am a goal-oriented person. Like, I'm going to law school. I know exactly what I want to do in life. Like, I know I want to be in the entertainment industry. I'm going to do contracts. And I need someone who's on that same level and mindset that's like, okay, I know where I want to be in my life. And if they don't really know where they want to be in life, then that's kind of like a huge turnoff to me because it's like, I don't think our futures are going to align. And when you don't have the same growth mindset, it's not going to work. It's not happening.
Okay. All right. That was a good answer. So you feel like you and Dom are both pretty like goal oriented.
Yes, for sure. And the cooking thing, that was important. And the man, I definitely want a man. I'm not like that traditional. I love food. I'm a big foodie. Like, yes.
Okay. And on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being, 1 being not so good, 10 being like the best, what do you rate Dom physically? How would you rate Dom's physical appearance? That's what I want to know. And be honest.
Okay. It's through the camera, so that's kind of hard. I can't tell how tall he is.
Oh, the height matters. Like, height matters. Okay.
Height.
That could deduct a point or two or add on.
Exactly. So not knowing his height, I would say I like his face. So definitely like 8.
All right. But what if, Dom walks through your doors right now, like immediately, and he is 5'2", because he looks on the shorter side. So what happens?
5'2", nah, 0. It's not gonna work. You're shorter than me. I can't date someone who's shorter than me. That's the friend zone height.
So you would friend zone him?
5'2" is friend zone height. Yeah.
Yeah. But what if he has like Dom seems like he has that confidence, and you get what I'm saying? He's like, look, I want to cook for my woman, like I want you to be goal oriented, confident, like that. You don't think that you would be able to look past that, or
is he actually 5'2"? You don't look that short.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. He doesn't look that short. I'm 5'4".
Okay. Okay, nice. I see Joey cracking up over there.
No, I'm just dying because honestly, I'm so happy, Ash, that you got these questions right now, because I could say out of all the girls here so far, the first 2 episodes, I feel like I've gotten to know you so much more through doing the pre-shows versus actually doing the show. And that's why I'm happy there hasn't been any elimination yet or anything, because you just remind me of someone who's so sweet, just truly like a good person who's not going to fight for attention. You're not going to be that person trying to get words in edgewise. And I think with Cam coming on asking these questions direct, number one, has me dying, but also gets to show a lot of your personality. But I do want to ask, just to piggyback on something Cam was saying, what is something that you could say so far you are not attracted to Dom with? Something that about him that is not for you?
I would say the only thing that was kind of like, I don't know how much he drinks though, but I don't know, I can't tell, but like he was drunk, completely drunk one time, which I definitely go out. I'm not gonna lie. Like I go out, I hit the club, I'm a fun girl, like I like to drink, but it's like balanced with everything. So as long as he's balanced with that, like I wouldn't want someone just like day drinking all the time. You know what I mean? So that would be the one thing, but I can't tell yet, you know? But if I'm being honest, that would be the only thing so far, yeah.
Okay. I think that's a good answer, and I respect that. Cam, any more questions for Ash before we go to Danny?
Okay, I see you, Ashley. She said, hold up, wait. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. Yeah. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. For sure. Thank you, Ashley.
I got you.
Now,
Danny, it's your turn, girl. Where's she at?
Okay, let's do this.
I tell you, when it comes to Danny, just to give you background, Danny's also one of my favorites because she is so badass. She marches to the beat of her own drummers. Like she's just like sitting over there badass. Like I remember episode 1, she told Dom, I'll take you to the desert and show you parts of the sky you've never seen before. And she had the host over here sitting like, damn, yo, this girl's on some other level shit right now.
Oh, so, she making a lot of promises. Can she keep them though?
I can.
Keep them though.
All I do is keep promises. I do not make checks that my ass cannot cash, as my grandma would say.
Nice. All right. Well, since you have it all put together, Danny, I do want to ask you a question. Okay. Because you're saying everything that I would say that Dom wants to hear. Everything sounds good. She wants to give you the stars, the moon, the sky, the universe, the atmosphere, everything. So since those are some amazing qualities, what is one quality about you that you think Dom would not like? Because we all have one.
I can hyperfixate. I'm a fixator. I'm a hyperfixator. So when I find like a new passion or like I'm one of those people that like I find a song and if you live with me, you're going to hear it like 20 times today. Cause like I'm, and I get into those little patterns and I fixate, but it's like little evaporative fixates. So I try a lot of things. I believe in having a lot of experiences and being a well-rounded person because you can't know if you like something or not until you try it. And so sometimes I can get very involved in projects and I tend to lose myself in them to where like people around me and stuff kind of don't exist. And I consciously work on myself about that because I never want anyone to feel unvalued or unnoticed in my presence. So like, that's something I definitely like actively know about myself is kind of lame. So I do work on it, but I will say it does happen.
I'm totally the same way as that. Like I disappear and I get involved in my own shit. And here's what I could tell so far from what the audience says every episode so far. I think the audience loves you because you are so who you are. But
thanks
for you being here for Dom. I don't know if people, and I'm saying that from even me, I don't know if I see that yet. What is it about Dom that really why do you still want to be here? Why can you see you and him potentially having a future together that maybe we're not seeing so far?
Great question.
I think that he has an energy and a positivity that I feel that he works for. I feel that he really strives to be happy. A lot of his content's very positive. He likes to make food for people, so he likes to give love. And that's something that I really value in a person. I believe that when you cook a meal for someone, you put your love and that your skill and your time and every minute of every day that it took you to get to that meal, the hundreds of thousands of hours to make that one meal. I think that's very precious. And I think giving that to someone is a very beautiful gift. And I think that's something I love. Yeah, it can take hundreds of days. People go to school to cook very well. I mean, it's not something you learn overnight. And so to make a dish for somebody that you've prepared and worked so hard and struggled to learn, I think that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Danny, are you attracted to Dom? Is he your type?
I think so. I mean, like, we've never hung out in person. So, I mean, I'm not worried about your height. I'm 4'10". So, like, literally, I don't care. I really don't care.
So everybody's taller than you. So
yeah, the whole world. Everyone, like, over 5, like, I would say 5'4". I call it, like, ambiguously tall. I'm like,
oh, my God.
Well, here's the thing. I feel like you got to ask it because, like, we all get to a certain age, and I get it, where it's like you really get into someone for their personality and who they are. I get all that. But if you're not physically attracted to the person that you're with, like, yo, you should be with someone and just be like, I just can't wait to get you home. I can't wait. I'm so attracted to you. I'm in love with you. I want to feel you. I want to kiss you. You got to have that attraction. If that ain't there, and it's like his mind just turns me on so much. Like, that's great. But that's only going to go so far, guys. Like, we're in this for the long haul with our boy Dom. This ain't no...
I will say this, if we're putting in requests, I liked the other shirt better than the turtleneck. I like that direction a little better appearance-wise.
So you like the shirt you had on before the turtleneck tonight?
I don't remember whichever one was, like, the first one that he was like, this is my newest shirt or whatever. I was like, that's a dope shirt.
Do you think
you pay attention.
Dom looks like he's a good kisser? Because I think that's a big thing. Every female I've ever
Get closer to the camera.
You think he looks like he'd be a good kisser? What do you think?
Put your mouth really close to the camera. Come on, closer. I cannot see it.
For the audience at home,
it looks pretty good.
Dom is putting his face straight up like this, sticking his tongue out, having fun. Look, we're gonna keep doing this. Cam, any more questions you have for Danny or for Ashley? Because we got the audience voting in on the meter at home.
All right, Danny, where do you live?
I'm in San Diego.
Okay, so y'all aren't too far from each other in distance. So, all right, coronavirus aside, if we weren't in a panoramic, all of that, if we weren't in one of those, and Dom said, you know what, Danny, I'm really feeling you. I'm about to pick up and move to I don't know, Florida. Would you get up and move with him because you feel like that attraction is so strong? Because you said, hey, hundreds of hours to learn a meal. I'm asking, like, if he was to ask you right now, would you be willing to do that to see what kind of connection that is?
Are toucans legal there?
Which toucans?
Is that
a bird?
A bird?
I have a pet toucan. I'm not going to leave him for Dom.
Oh,
If they're legal, I'm down. But the bird was here first.
The bird got your heart. Okay.
He was the first one in my DMs. I gotta respect. First in, right? Last out. That's how it works.
All right then. Okay then. Cool. That's all I wanted to know. The bird comes first, Dom. Okay.
I just feel like the reason I love Dan is I just feel like Danny would be the one wearing the pants in the relationship, and I mean that in the most respectful of ways. Like, she's gonna push Dom straight out of his comfort zone and make him do shit he's never done before, and it's a matter of if he's into that or he's not. Because honestly, I'm looking at all of the comments coming in, and the meter's swaying both ways. The audience loves both of you for different reasons, but as of right now, it's looking like the audience is going with Ashley. So Ashley, we're going to bring you back in a minute. And Danny, don't worry. We're going to bring you back later as well. So both you hang around because Cam's got to get to know the rest of the girls. So Cam, now we're going to bring on Natalie, Kathleen, and Morgan so we can grill them and see what happens.
Ooh, I can't wait to meet the other two. Nice talking to you, ladies.
All right. So we got Natalie, Kathleen, and Morgan. Girls, as I told the other two, someone's going home tonight, and it could be one of you. So make sure you don't hold back. I think Ashley and Danny both just put it all out there. Miss Cam, I love you. The floor is yours. Kick it off, baby.
First of all, hi, ladies. How are you?
Hi. I'm good. How are you?
Good. How
ready?
are you?
I'm ready for these questions, kind of.
Oh. All right. Well, I'm gonna start with you, Morgan. I'm gonna start with you. All right. Out of all of these girls, do you think you are the most compatible for Dom?
Morgan, unmute your mic, sweetheart.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted. Yeah, I think me and Dom are pretty compatible. I think, like I've seen in the last few episodes, even though I don't really know him too well yet,
He seems like he has his goals straight. He has, what he wants lined up. Like, I need someone that's going to push me as well. And I just love that he's a foodie. He seems very individual, and that's what I really like. I think individuality in like relationships is huge. I was in a relationship for 4 years, and I feel like that is what is a constant struggle for a lot of people, is just like being your own self and not being so sucked in with your partner, and just like holding your goals and your values and who you are and being true to who you are. And I feel like Dom has that. So that's what I really like about him.
Okay, so that's why you think that Dom would make a good partner for you?
Yeah, totally.
So why would you make a good partner for Dom?
Ooh, good question.
That's a good question. I think I really have my goals and how I want to push myself in mind. I'm a very motivated person. So again, I need someone that's going to push me as hard as I'm going to push them. And so I think I could be that really good person to like push him along and like make sure that he's getting his shit done while I'm getting my shit done as well. And just being spontaneous and just love going out and talking with people, and just I feel like we have good energy together. So I feel like that would be, or that I would find myself good with them. So yeah.
Morgan, let me ask you, because what I did, for the people who don't know, is after we started this show, I insta-stalked every single girl who's on here to try to learn about as much of them as I can. Morgan, I looked at your page, and it's very typical LA bikini girl, looking good. I'm going to ask you point blank, do you think you're out of Dom's league?
Do I think I'm out of Dom's league? No, I don't think so.
No? Is
No.
Dom someone who's actually your type? Because this is what I was talking to Dom about before. If you remember the last episode, I'm trying to dig in deep with you girls, because I feel like we all can present ourselves being great and perfect, where it's like, yo, let's put it all out there. Let's not hold back. The good with the bad. Nothing is off limits here. Even for Dom, we're asking Dom the hard shit as well. So for you,
Totally.
for right now in your life, after being in a 4-year relationship, do you look at Dom and you're legitimately attracted to him and you're like, yo, that could be my man. I want to go out with him on my arm, go out to a club, have cocktails. I want to get drunk in the club and make out with him with no one, not giving a shit what anyone's thinking. Do you feel that looking at him right now? Because I feel like these instincts at this point got to start going for someone here.
Totally. I would say yes. Personally, I would say yes. I just think that we could have a lot of fun together. Like, we're both in LA. We both love to go out. We both love to eat. Like, we both love a lot of the same things. And just to find someone to be spontaneous and fun with me that I'm also attracted to, I think is super exciting. So
when did you get out of your last relationship? That 4-year?
About a year and a half ago. So I've been single for a decent amount of time.
Okay, so you don't want to have a hot girl summer? You don't.
I did have my hot girl summer. I had that last year.
But no, last summer was closed. So you ready to be locked down again?
That's true.
That last year didn't count. So because you've been locked down in a house, you've been locked down for 4 years. It's all of 2020. We was all locked down. So we, especially in LA, because they done told me, they said LA was closed. Y'all sort of.
It was closed, but
no hot girl summer for you?
I lived in Europe for 6 months, and everything was open there last year. So I really got to live it up when I was there and got everything out of my system. I went out, I partied, I did the whole hot girl summer stuff, but now I'm just ready to find someone. So.
Okay. Are you looking for marriage or?
Yeah. I mean, I like to date around for fun, but I also like to date for marriage. And I think at this point, with being single for a year and a half, like, I'm ready to have a boyfriend again. I'm ready to find love again. And so I'm just excited to see that, if that's possible with Dom. So.
Okay. All right. It's good to know.
I'm sitting back. I'm happy Cam is here, because I'm listening so intently to what everyone is saying tonight. And I'm going to keep calling people out on shit. So Cam, keep doing your thing. You're doing fantastic, sweetheart. Let's go on to, I'd say, Kathleen, because Kathleen.
That's who I was going to choose next.
Yeah, they've had on one time, and I think Dom is very favorable of her, as he's told us. So let's dig in. Let's have some fun with this.
Okay. Also, Kathleen is like, I'm looking at these polls right now, and like Kathleen was in the lead a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Kathleen is in the lead.
It was our day. It was good. It was a good day.
Okay, nice. Okay, what I want to ask you, so clearly Dom likes to cook. He likes to chef it up in the kitchen. So my question for you is, if Dom was to prepare you a meal and you had it and immediately you wanted to spit it out because it wasn't that good, right?
Right.
Hey, that wasn't your best meal. Like, what would you say to him? Would you just be like, all right, usually his meals are fire, so I'm not gonna hurt his feelings, or would it more so be like, look, are you gonna tell him? What would
I feel like I would like jokingly mess around with him and be like, so you like made this, or like what did you use? And then he'll probably be like, nothing, was it bad? And I'm like, yeah, a little bit. I'm like, you could have just used a little more salt or something. Just be honest. I mean, if he wants to do like recipes and stuff like he has been talking about, then I mean, you have to be honest.
I feel like the thing with Kathleen is like, Kathleen reminds me of like, she's like the type of girl, like if Dom and Kathleen are together, she reminds me of the type of like someone disrespects her man, like she's gonna like jump over a crowd of people to hurt that person. Like, you're not gonna disrespect my man. That's my man. That's my property. Don't you go after him. And I like that because look, it could be crazy, but sometimes it could be hot. But I feel like you got that thing going of like, if you were with him, you're gonna be 100% loyal and just have his back at all points in time. Would you say
I feel like
accurate?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I'm a loyal person. When I'm in a relationship, it's just like that person's my focal point, not like, even though like, you know, obviously there's like the guys that like swipe up on your story and this and that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just like dumb. I don't know. It's just like, that's not who you're vibing with. So there's no reason to reply or like entertain that situation.
With that, the difference would be that the question I would have for anyone in this is Dom obviously has a following. He's great at what he does. He gets a lot of attention, and he's a handsome fucking kid. He's a very handsome kid.
You're not lying.
Are you going to be able to keep up with him having to do what he has to do for his career, girls hitting him up, things like that? Because I would say for a lot of people who aren't in this business, to explain to someone what it takes to maintain your career and the things you have to do, it's not normal. And it's not things that everyone is used to. And it takes time to get adjusted to it. Now, with that of you being the type that's like, you're going to protect your man, you're going to have his back, I also get the sense that you might not be okay with him having to do certain things and being like, you're with me. Like, you're supposed to be with me. And he's like, babe, I got things I got to do for my career. I am with you. It's not like that. Would you be able to handle it, or would you go stage 5 clinger of like, I can't do this?
No. I feel like in my past relationships, I was cheated on, so I did have a reason to get crazy. But if you don't give me a reason to get crazy, then I don't have a reason to get crazy. But I will get crazy if it needs to happen, because I already said I'm an FBI agent. I will find out. But no, I feel like if it's for work, like if I can tell, like I said, I told him on our date, like I really like vibe. Like I'm a vibe person. So like if I can tell your vibe is like honest with me, there's no problem. I don't have anything to be worried about.
So like I get from you that you're understanding. You're like, okay, it's all about the vibe. What if Dom was like, look, I ain't trying to post you. You know what I'm saying? Is posting you on his social media, is that important? What if he's like, look, man, I'm gonna be real. We dating right now. Like I'm only posting what I know for sure is here for me, being that I am in the industry that I am in. So if we get married, cool, the world can know. But other than that, like no posting you on social media. How important is social media to you and that social media presence? Like, would that be a problem at all? If he's like, look, yes, we are together. Clearly, you guys are on this platform here, and people are gonna know what happens in the end, right? So they'll know if like, yeah, like y'all are the match or whatever. But what if he's not trying to post you at all on his page? Is that gonna be a problem?
I think going back to the point where he has like a bigger following and he has like his own like career established, I don't see why. I feel like, I don't know, like I wouldn't mind not being posted maybe until we like got to know each other more, like a couple months, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like just depends on the reasoning behind it. Like if it's because you're being sketched or something, then that's weird. But if it's because, you know, it's like your work, that's how you, like, you know, you're trying to promote your work or like your videos, you're cooking, or like, I don't have a reason to be mad as long as like by ourselves we're fine and we're like chill, we go on dates, we could do this and that. Like I don't see, I mean, social media, I feel like on our generation is crazy, like so important in like every single little thing you do that it kind of just takes the fun a little bit out of like relationships, because you're like, oh well, like why are you following this person, or why did you like her picture, and it's just an extra stress factor you add on to the relationship.
So
I don't know.
On top of that, because the one thing I do like about you is, like I said, I like the attitude that you bring to the table, and I know you'll be real. So out of all the girls that are here in the running right now, which one do you think is the least compatible with Dom, and why?
Wait, they're all so nice though, Tina.
Look at we're all friends, but let's be honest. I mean, look at you. If you don't,
I don't know. Okay, I got to know Dom a little bit more on our date, and I literally think you guys are all great. So please do not take this the wrong way. But I feel like, I don't know. Oh, do I have to answer this? Maybe like
You totally know. Just say it.
I'm like, can I get a drink? No, just kidding. Okay, I feel like maybe Danny, because like she's very outgoing, but a little bit like too outgoing. But like I feel like I don't know. I got to know Dom a little bit more on our date, and I feel like we kind of clicked more in that sense. But I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong, so you never know. Maybe he likes her.
Is it fair to say right now that you're already claiming Dom?
Because
no. I feel like you're already claiming like that's me. That's my. And for those who can't see, Dom's off. I see Dom's camera going. Yeah. Dom thinks you're claiming him right now, which I think. I think 100%. You think you're at the running here to be.
No, I'm just saying we had fun. I mean, Natalie had a date with Dom too, and they had fun on their date. And I mean, I had fun on my date, so I'm just going off our date right here. But no, I mean, I think all the girls here are just great. Honestly, great girls. Like we've all gotten to know each other a little more, and I think it's I don't know. I think everybody's great. Honestly, I don't have anything bad to say.
Natalie, honey. Now look, you've heard everyone else go. You're the last to go right now. I got to imagine there's a lot you got to say. So before I even let Cam ask you anything, what do you got to say right now? Speak up for yourself.
What do I have to say? Nothing. I think it's just been interesting to also get to know Dom and to get to know the girls a little more. I think this is fun because I get to also know the girls because they are all answering the same questions.
And do you feel at this point, like you did have a one-on-one with Dom, do you feel that there is that spark there is that attraction between you guys? Because look, that was a couple episodes ago, and in terms of this show, where we're going, that's like another lifetime. So right now, I feel like you could be closer to the middle, if not the bottom of the pack. Where at the beginning, I thought for sure, if you remember, I told you, I was like, you're at the top right now. You guys were vibing, feeling good. Do you really see yourself having that relationship with Dom, or do you think that you clearly are better for him than the other girls just right here in your group, like Morgan and Kathleen?
I honestly don't know that I'm better than the other girls in my group right now, but I will say, like, even before we did the show, I know that I went up to flirt with him at a party, so I know that there's an attraction there for sure. Whether I'm like the best fit in a relationship, I think I would love to get to know him a little bit more, because we, like you said, our one-on-one was such a long time ago, and there was a lot that wasn't said in the one-on-one, and we just we have had a lot of time, but we just haven't had the more so I think we haven't had time. So I would just love to get to know him a little more.
Okay.
I like that. She's like, I'm gonna be real. Like, I want to get to know him a little bit more. Can't make
be honest.
Serious decisions right now.
For sure.
So Cam, what do you think right now for Natalie? What's a piece? I feel like we got to know so much more about Kathleen and Morgan. What's something you think that's a good question for her to maybe let us all see something that we're not seeing yet so far?
What is a deal breaker for you?
Deal breaker? Just loyalty. Like, if you're not loyal to your partner, and for me, like, that spans a lot of different things. So it's not just like the classic cheating. For me, it's I'm a big time person, and I am really focused on my career too, but I only make time for the people that I care about. So I expect the people that care about me to do the same. And if they can match that, then that's great, and we can grow together. And if they can't, then for me, that's kind of a deal breaker.
Okay, nice. And my other question is, because Joey stole my question, where it's like, who do you think is the least compatible? But besides yourself, because I'm thinking you're going to put yourself in the top spot, who would you say is next in line, the most compatible for Dom with the short amount of time that you've gotten to know these ladies? Who would you say, like, all right, besides me, if I had to narrow down to one, I'll probably say so-and-so. Who would you say is next in line, with you?
Well, I think I would trust the audience a little bit on this one. And also just my Scorpio son, my Scorpio sister, I think I'd go with Kathleen.
You said.
Oh, y'all are both Scorpios?
We literally have the same birthday.
Oh, when is it?
11/11.
November 11th.
I'm 11/3. See, there we go.
Oh, snap. There you go. So you know.
Okay.
Let me ask you, Natalie, is there, out of anyone here, and this is just my genuine thought, do you think anyone is here for the wrong intentions of not actually being with Dom?
I think I talked a little bit about this in my confessional too. I think like law of numbers, probably. I personally have not gotten that vibe from anybody, but again, I don't really know these girls. I don't really know even Dom that well. So I mean, probably we also we didn't know who the Bae was going to be when we signed up. So it's most likely somebody probably.
Okay, well, I think the audience has spoken, and who we're going to get a little 2-on-1 action with tonight is Ashley and Morgan. So for the girls who didn't win the 2-on-1, I need you guys to hang out for a little bit. We're going to come back to you. But first, Cam, girl, I got to talk to you. Let's do this, okay?
Let's talk.
All right, we met the girls. We got to grill them a little bit. We're asking the hard-hitting questions tonight. Just where's your head at right now? What are you thinking overall?
Woo, wow, like this is a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I've really gotten to know these ladies in a short amount of times, like with the questions that we've asked them. Like I think a lot about every single one of them, and I can see how each and every single one of these ladies can in a way be compatible with Dom. So I definitely see potential there. I'm not picking up that anyone is really here for the wrong reasons.
So you don't think no one is here for the wrong reasons? You think everyone is here? I mean, like, because my thing is everyone keeps saying like they haven't gotten to know anyone yet. And I get that we're here doing a show and stuff, but I feel like even though we're through Zoom right now, we can always read people and pick up things. Like, I think the audience and us, we're all, we're talking to Kathleen about how we feel for her, for where she's at. She, agreed with that, to where I feel like we haven't met, but those feelings were almost spot on. So for you coming in so far, who would you say is at the top of your list in terms of who you're most favorable of as of right now?
Such a hard question. Honestly, I feel like I did like Natalie a lot because she said something. She was just like, look, I ain't gonna sell you no dream. I'm gonna have to get to know him a little bit more before I can, you get what I'm saying, make that type of decision. I do like how Kathleen was kind of like, look, that's my man. Okay, that's on me. And I do like how with Danny, how she was like, look, my bird comes first in my life. Okay, like I like the guy, but my bird comes first. You get what I'm saying? And with Ashley, I really love how goal oriented she was, and I feel like that's what Dom really needs, because he said, as you were talking, he's like, look, I need you to have your own life. I need you to have your own schedule. Right. I think she has a really busy schedule right now, so she's not gonna have no times on her hands to be no stage 5 clinger, even if she wanted to. She's keeping her head in them books, and she's trying to get to where she needs to go.
Totally. And that's why I feel like you have to put the social media questions and insecurity questions out there, because you and I are in this world, Dom's in that world, and everyone says that they're fine with shit until they actually have to live it and really be okay with it. And that's why it's like, let's really figure out if anyone can handle this. But it's time to have more fun, Kim. So you can think some questions. We're going to bring in Ashley, Morgan, and Dom. This is the fun part of the show. We're going to play a little game of Would You Rather. And for the audience at home, if you got any Would You Rather questions, please comment them in. The best ones will get asked. Cam, same to you. So let's bring in Ashley, Morgan, and Dom, and let's kick this off.
Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna kick it off. It's very simple. It's would you rather. We've all played it before. We all love childhood elementary games, right? It's a good time. All right. So first off, would you rather do the cheating or be cheated on? Go.
Ooh.
Abort mission.
Do I answer?
I think I would rather be cheated on because the guilt that you would have cheating on your partner would just be so unbelievable to me that it would be soul crushing to be the one being cheated on. Not gonna lie, but being the cheater, I think would be even worse.
Okay. Ashley?
That's a hard one. I guess I would say the same. I don't know. I've never been cheated on, so I don't really know how that feels. But I'm a really independent person. So even if I love you, like I already have my life set where I don't really need a man. Like I don't need you. I want you, but I don't need you. So it's like, I think I'd rather be cheated on.
Well, point blank, have either of you guys ever cheated on someone?
No.
Never once, not one time. No, not even Temptation Island. You're out there, you're having a good time with your girls. He'll never find out. He's looking good. He's got a 12-pack. My God, this alcohol's kicking in. Jesus Christ, what's happening? Never?
No. When I'm with them. So that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, I've even done long distance, like because the person I dated in high school, I dated them my freshman year. And I mean, is temptation inevitable? We'd all be lying to say we don't think someone is attractive when we have a partner, but there will always be someone more attractive. That's the thing. So you have to be happy with who you're with and who they are because there's always going to be someone more attractive. So
that's true. And I feel like, a lot of times for people who have dated, like it's hard to trust people, especially if you've dated someone who's been cheated on. And, that trust of building that back up with someone can be very difficult. But this question is also posed to our bae, Dom, because he is not off the hook. Dom, would you rather do the cheating or be cheated on?
Oh, they took their time. 100%. I'd rather be cheated on because the next morning I'm out. I know everything. I know what you did. You're out of the damn house, Like not, no arguments. Just don't do that. No.
And have you ever cheated in your past?
No. That's why I've been single for 4.5 years.
Okay.
I don't jump into things. I just don't jump into relationships. So why would I get into something if I have temptation somewhere else? I need fully 100% all in.
I get that, buddy. I'm the same way. That's why I don't have one relationship because I don't just date to date. Like if I'm in, it's all or nothing.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is.
Also, I'm not 5'2". Yeah, I'm on the shorter side.
Oh, you just had to answer that.
I did. I'm 5'6". I'm on the shorter side.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter, baby. It's all about everything else. The charisma, the other traits. You don't gotta worry about that height.
At least I said 5'2" though, because you look, I'm way taller than that.
5'2". What? I know in high school, Wizard of Oz, I was I shouldn't even say this. I was the lead munchkin in high school, but it's okay. It's all right. I killed that shit. I did
the one too. I was Dorothy.
John, when you talk about being single, I sort of just pick up energy from you that you've been burned in your past, whether it was with an ex or someone you were talking to. Is that fair to say?
Okay, so I've been the two relationships. I kind of got the whole I got blocked afterwards because the only way to get over the situation was to block me, act like I didn't exist. I'm dead to you, and I don't think that's healthy. You should at least have some kind of human interaction, especially with something like love.
Right.
And then I was caught up for 3.5 years with someone I really liked, but I only saw him once every 3.5, 4 months. And I was I don't know what to call it. Simping. I don't know. I was just
Not simping. We don't use
no. It was so unhealthy. Like I was begging to hang out with her, and I'm like, why am I doing this? And then her excuse was, I don't think you're ready for a relationship. What do you think I'm doing? You know, what do you think I'm reaching out to you every day? Because I think that's the whole social media game.
Mhm.
They think you have a bunch of followers and you're in this whole world. No, I am just a normal person.
You know what? And I think I didn't get to talk about Morgan earlier when I was talking about all the girls, but I feel like because y'all said she like an Instagram model a little bit or Insta famous a little bit. I think she would, and she lives in LA, so I feel like she would kind of be able to relate to you in regards to that lifestyle. It's just like, look, I go through the same things. People see me, they see followers, and they just have like a preconceived, just thoughts,
assumption from the jump
already.
Yeah, that's why I like going to different cities, going to some random bar and meeting random strangers because they don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know what they do. We just meet as human beings, and that's what life should be about.
No LA bullshit fakeness. All right.
None of that. Don't take me to catch.
Would you rather accidentally send a nude to your boss or your parents? Ashley's face is already like, oh my God. Would you rather accidentally send a nude to your boss or your parents? Ashley, what the hell is on your mind? Come on and tell us.
Oh my gosh, that would be a disaster either way. Like now you have to go to work and they see,
get that raise.
They seen it. But I would say boss for sure because I would die of my parents. Like that's never going away. You can get a new job. You can go to a new city. Like, you can mix and mingle and get rid of that. So boss for sure.
Morgan?
I would probably have to say boss too because parents. That would be tough. Like,
really? Am I the only one?
It's definitely happened to my sibling before, and even when it happened to my sibling, I was like, "Oh my God, I couldn't imagine if it was my parents." Like, at least it was just my sister. Or my parents, like it would have been so bad. So I would have to say boss.
I'm like of the mindset, like my family and us, like it's my mom and dad. Like we're all so close. Like it's not even a question. It's like, you made me. You're my parents, my boss. I got to go to work and be professional with you, knowing you've seen my schlong. That sounds terrible.
Put in that 2 weeks.
And I would find a new job, and then it would be okay. So
exactly.
Dom, what about you, bro? Who you accidentally sent a dick pic to?
You ready for this?
I'm ready.
My boss, because I'm my own boss.
Oh,
sorry, hey, I haven't had a boss. I haven't had a boss since 2011, baby.
Let's go from going to bars to hang out with normal people back to LA. I'm my own boss. Dom, you went back 5 pegs, you little prick. Jesus. All right. This is a fun one. Would you rather fart or burp every time you orgasm?
I would say burp because I don't know how to burp. So I would love to burp if that happened because it would be an accomplishment, honestly, because I've never burped in my life. So.
Burp.
Burp late to the party on this. I gotta fill you in, and I call straight bullshit on this. And I know
bullshit.
Morgan swears she has never burped in her life.
How?
And she can't do it. It's
never like
not even as a baby.
I mean, like when I was an infant, I wouldn't know because I can't remember. But like middle school, elementary school, high school, like till now, like no one, even all my friends are like, we've never heard you burp. I'm like, because I don't know how to do it. Like I've never.
Have you ever drank soda? Go to McDonald's.
I'm drinking soda and my stomach will hurt so bad, and everyone's like, burp, you'll feel better. I'm like, I can't. Like I literally can't figure out how to do it. Like do you swallow and then like try to bring? I don't even know how to do it.
So does it come out the other end then?
We got a fodder.
Okay, look, you're gonna tell me.
I'm kidding.
I'm just kidding, Morgan.
During sex, you've never farted during sex. That's never happened to any of you.
No, it's never happened.
No, that is funky. No.
Look, I'm calling straight.
Really?
On both of you. Look, I'm not outing myself here. When you're being physical and things are happening, there are passageways and things happen, and it is what it is. Dom, the same question goes to you, bro. Would you rather fart or burp every time you orgasm? Yeah, get deeper.
I would say burp, because that would be too much going on below the waist.
But then you gotta
So
burp. But then
I don't want too much going on at the same time.
Bro, you gotta burp.
Yeah, but that's up there.
Come on. That's gross.
I can put a pillow over my face. I don't fucking know.
I mean, I'm just thinking of romantic intimacy here, of like, you know, being close. I mean, maybe I'm alone on that. Jesus, it is what it is.
You want to fart? You'd rather fart?
Yeah, I'm like,
Yo, I've definitely farted during sex. It's happened. Like, if you say you haven't, you're
It's okay, Joey. It's your thing. We get it.
I can't say that I have.
I can't say that I have either. No, it's never happened.
I have been with a girl that's done that, though. What? Huh? Moving on. Next question.
Cam, do you got any would you rather questions for the girls and Dom?
No, I think you got like you said the craziest ones.
I still got some more to go here. I just want to give everyone an opportunity to get, you know, their 2 cents in. And this goes for the audience at home. If you got a good would you rather, comment it in. And you already know my crazy ass will ask it. So please.
Yeah, you're gonna ask it, and then you're gonna ask it, huh?
Look, here's my thing. If I'm gonna ask questions, I gotta put myself out there too, because I'm not here to try to out anyone with anything. We're all human beings.
No, of course.
Okay. So, guys, I think that we've gotten a good chance to really ask some really stupid personal questions here during this. So thank you for coming on. I'm going to go back real quick to Dom and Cam so we can talk real quick and let them know what's going on. So, girls, we'll see you in a few minutes, okay?
All right.
All right. Cam, we're getting to a point in the show now where things are getting real. And Dom's going to make his decision to send someone home very soon. But before we get there, Dom, we're going to bring in the other 3 girls that weren't just on the group date to let them plead their final case, if you will, before we head into this.
Okay.
So, Cam, before we bring them on, anything you want to say to Dom?
No, I don't have anything to say to Dom.
All right, let's bring on.
she's like, nope.
What
was that?
Is your decision-making process getting a little bit easier?
Honestly, it got harder.
Right now, like just based on your past, and I don't know if I get to help make the decision, but it seems like, you know, you've been let on and you've been hurt before in your past, and I don't want you to end up with anybody that's gonna let, you know, you chase them. You know, it has to be that equal chase. Mm-hmm. You know, it can't just be a one-way thing. Like, it needs to be an equal amount.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So Dom, now it's time to bring on the 3 girls who lost, and let's let them plead their case. So let's bring them on. Here we go. Girls, I told you at the beginning of the episode, someone was going home tonight. Now, you guys didn't get that time with Dom during this Would You Rather. I'm sure all of you wanted to answer all of these really fun questions that we had, but unfortunately you didn't. So let's go down the line here, and I want all of you to plead your case of why you should stay here another night and Dom should not send you home. Danny, I want to kick it off to you to start this off, because, girl, I am fighting for you, and I believe in you throughout this entire competition. You got my vote. Tell the people and tell Dom why you should stay here.
I think that we would connect differently. I'm not here to tell you how to run your social media, how to live your life, or anything else. I'm looking for someone that wants to have a good time, have adventures, live life, like make bomb food, go, you know, experience life. And I feel like we could complement each other really well. And I think that that's something that is really valuable in life is, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not here to chase you or you chase me. I'm here to like team up and we're going to tackle it. Like, I'm a team player. That's what I bring to the table.
Mic drop. I love it. That was poetic.
Thanks.
That was a poetic answer. Dom, anything you want to say to Danny?
I everything she just said, spot on.
Okay. Natalie, how about you, sweetheart?
Plead my case. You know, I'm also the kind of person who has been in relationships where I've been like overly clingy, I suppose, not clingy, but like I'm just really excited to hang out with somebody. So I am kind of done doing that. So I'm going to say I'm not here to plead my case. I'm just going to say, you know, if you feel like we vibed at any point, then I would love to get to know you more. I enjoyed our one-on-one and our date. But I'm, you know, I'm just here on this ride, just trying to see if we might be a good match.
That was really sweet. I mean, get down. This girl's great.
She's sweet. She's sweet.
Yeah, Dom's smiling over there now. Kathleen, I don't even know if you have to plead your case because I feel like the audience and Dom, I feel like there's a vibe here, but what do you got to say? I mean, say whatever's on your mind right now.
Well, I'm going to piggyback of what my Scorpio twin said. Again, if we feel like we vibe. We had a good time on our one-on-one. So I think if we get to know each other more, we have a better time, hopefully in person someday. Yeah, but you know, I'm ready to try your pasta. That's all I have to say.
Oh shit.
And I think it's important for you girls to know it's not only you three who are potentially going home tonight, it's everyone. But since the other girls just got a little bit more time with some fun questions, Dom got to know it, we wanted you guys just to have this last thing to say. So before we move on, anything else you girls want to say?
What are you making for dinner tonight?
Tonight I'm gonna take Joey out to get some sushi. Actually,
Yeah.
hopefully, if he's free. I know he's a busy guy. No, I made some bolognese last night, and it filled me up.
I know you said that, and I was like, "Damn, that sounds good." What's for dinner?
Also, Kathleen, always tell me if the food is bad. I know you guys were talking about that.
Okay.
Even I had like 3 friends over last night. I cooked for them, and they all thought it was amazing, and I was so pissed at myself because I'm like, I could make this better. But everyone was like,
Why?
"What are you
Don't
talking
do that
about?
all
It's
the
good."
time.
No, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to it. So you
Okay,
gotta
I'll be
tell
honest.
me
I'll be honest.
everything. So I want to put that
Okay.
out there.
I'll let you know. Okay.
Kathleen, Danny, Natalie, I love yous. We'll come back to yous in a second. Now it's time for the hard part of the show. Dom, we've had 2 episodes leading up to this. We got Cam here having our back.
I got my mind made up. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I got my mind made up. I already know.
You really?
I'm gonna finish, but I got my mind made up.
We're gonna talk about that, but just to keep in terms of how Faraway Bae goes, no one really ever knows what's gonna happen with this show, but we always tell everyone that this is a live show where we depend on the audience. So Dom, as you're sitting there contemplating who you're gonna send home tonight, before we get that going, it's time to cue another poll where the audience at home is gonna comment in, and whoever gets the most votes is safe from elimination.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
So for the audience watching right now, who do you want to stay? We need you to vote. You can save one of these girls to keep them in this game, to keep fighting for Dom. Comment in. Keep comments coming. I'm watching. I need you to comment in. Comment right now. I'm telling you, it's so stressful. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't.
Come on, guys.
The comments are coming in. Dom, are you fighting for anyone to stay? Be honest. Are you fighting for the audience to keep someone right off the bat? Come on.
I actually am. Who
are you fighting?
Someone that they don't know. You want me to say? I don't know.
I want you to say who you want the audience to fight for right now.
I mean, Danny and Ashley. I got to get to know them more. But Ashley, I don't drink every day. Don't worry. When I was 22, I was binge drinking. I'm kidding. I was having my day ragers. But we're gonna see. Danny. Everything you said really connected with me as well.
This is the hard part where the audience really needs to have someone's back. Where if you think Dom is not going to keep someone that you
Ashley,
like, you can save them right now. You can comment in and save them. This is happening live. Dom is sweating. I'm telling you.
Ashley, I mean, I feel like Ashley should have a one-on-one with me. I think
All right, here
she
we
would get to know me better.
4, 3, 2, 1, and unanimously, Danny is saved by the audience. Danny, you are saved. You have
High five. Thank you, guys. Good looking out. Love you guys. That's rad.
Virtual high fives. Yo,
we're doing it.
Can I say something?
How do you feel?
Dom, earlier when we talked about wants and needs, I definitely think that Danny is something that you need. Okay?
Yeah,
so
you say so.
What
yeah.
Kind of what I meant.
No, it was everything she said.
Yep.
So, all right. So, Danny, you live to see another day, honey, and I'm happy for it. The audience, I told you, you've won the audience over right from the beginning, but now comes the really hard part where we put it all on Dom. So, Dom, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go down till we get to a final two, and then when we get to the final two, me, you, and Cam will talk a little bit and discuss before you make these final decisions. But it's time to let someone know who's going to stay and who's going to go. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready, yeah.
I'm nervous.
I think I have a decision.
So before we get to who you're letting go, we got to know who's going to be safe. So right off the bat, who are you saving tonight?
So just straight up say it, Kathleen is safe.
I knew it. I know it was going to be Kathleen. I knew she was going to stay. Okay. All right, we're down. Oh God, I'm getting so nervous. I start sweating during these moments. Cam, are you okay over there, Cam? Are you holding it together?
I'm okay because so far he's on the right track. I got in mind who I think the other two should be, and I hope from our conversation earlier, you really go with what you need.
Ashley, yeah. Morgan, Nat, are you nervous? Are you sweating over there a little bit?
Yeah, a little nervous.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh God. All right, Dom. Who else is staying, buddy? Who else is staying?
I think you are very sweet. I need to get to know you more, so I can't kick you off yet. So Ashley has to stay.
Oh, you stayed!
Yay! You taking my advice? I see you.
Wow. Okay, this is crazy. Right? I'm legit. I don't know if you can see. I'm sweating bullets over here. We're down to Natalie and Morgan. Now, Dom, Cam, we got to talk about this, Dom, before you make any decisions, because this is final. Once it's done, buddy. It's over.
Oh,
Cam,
I know. This is the final decision. Yeah, right here. Yeah.
What do you got to say to Dom, Cam? I know you look like you got to say some shit right now, Cam.
So out of the last two contestants remaining?
Yeah.
Okay, so as I said, I feel like with Morgan, she kind of lives the same lifestyle as you. So I feel like with certain things, especially for where your career is headed, out of everybody, like she's gonna be one of the competitors here that kind of just like, look, I get it, because like I'm going through the same thing. And she's gonna be able to relate to you. With the Natalie, I think she's a great girl, but she's very similar to Kathleen, as they said, like they're twins, they're the same thing. They're both Scorpios. Everything is the same, but I think you chose your favorite twin out of the two, if that makes sense, and I think all of the other girls here, they're kind of like, they have their minds made up about the fact that I like you, and so far she isn't there yet. She's just like, I don't really know if I like him yet, but that's just my opinion. And, sometimes you do need more time to get to know somebody. Everybody's different, but just with what we're doing here, that's just my opinion of these two ladies. I just think Natalie and Kathleen, they're just kind of very similar and like so much of the same traits. They call themselves twins. You get what I'm saying? And it's if y'all are that close, if y'all are best friends, only one of y'all needs to be talking to the one guy. You get what I'm saying?
From the other side of things, because I do have to come in from the other side of things, I feel like what Dom could potentially have with Natalie is something that is real, genuine, sweet, and something that can actually be sustainable. Because for all intents and purposes, the thing I like about Natalie, when I, like, plead your case. Why are you here? Her thing is like, look it, I don't gotta plead my case. This is who I am. This is why I'm here. And yes, her and Kathleen are very similar, but the thing that I brought up about Kathleen is I could tell she's the type who'd be loyal and be all about her man, but I don't know if she could handle your life like how she says she would be able to, because I've seen it, the same situation where people say they can and they can't. So Natalie could be that other side of that, of the person who could. Now, Dom, we're at the point to where you got to send someone home. So you're not going to save someone right now. You're going to say, who is not the bae for you? It's that time.
All right. Okay.
Oh man.
Is it?
It could go either way.
So
for either one, but
who is not the bae for me? Let me just say, I think you are an amazing person. I can see us better as friends as well. And I'm going to have to say who's not the bae is Natalie.
Whoa.
Oh shoot, I was muted. Okay. I can respect that.
Oh shit.
I just Natalie, I just feel like we would be better as friends. I don't know. It's the vibe I'm getting.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I respect that. I totally respect that. I think, you got to know what you want, and if I'm not it, then I can totally respect that choice. And I just want to say too, good luck to all the other girls.
You're so genuine and you're so nice. I just want to say that. And if you ever want some pasta, I got you.
So we checked in. Morgan looked like she was sweating bullets over there. Natalie was sweating. I'm in that equation. I didn't know what the hell this kid was going to do. He did what he had to do. I respect him for it. Cam, you think he made the right decision?
Wow. That was crazy. All right. That was crazy. That was intense. A little bit awkward, but I do think he made the right decision. And I do believe that Natalie is going to be rooting for her girl, Kathleen, to win Dom's heart. That's exactly how I feel. You get what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it's okay to stop things in its tracks and be like, all right, we better off as friends. And there's nothing wrong with that. But let your heart lead the way, Dom, and go for what you need. Pay attention to that. Don't chase the lust, chase what.
No, of course not. Of course not.
Yeah.
Well, Cam, before I sign off with Dom, I want to say thank you so much for coming on tonight. I think I speak for the girls and Dom, as well as everyone a part of the Faraway Bae team. You were fucking awesome. I love you to death. I'm so happy we've been able to finally touch base. We're definitely going to link up again, and you were amazing. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you guys so much for having me. I had so much fun. So thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, honey.
Thank you. Bye.
Dom, buddy.
Bye.
Dom, buddy, you did what you had to do tonight, and no one's mad at you for it, and you gotta follow your heart. So I would say to all the remaining contestants, know that none of you are safe. None of you. People are going home. You gotta hope you're winning over the audience as well as our bae, Dom. So for the live audience at home, that wraps up another episode of Faraway Bae. We're going to be back this Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I want all of you to head over to TV Co right now, where the exclusive Faraway Bae after show is going to be taking place. I'm going over there. Dom is, as well as the girls. I don't know what the hell everyone's going to be talking about tonight, because I'm still sweating and nervous from what just happened. I already know the results of what went down. So thank you so much for coming in for another episode of Faraway Bae. I'm your host, Joey Sasso, and we will see you Thursday night. I love you. I'm out.
Flying on a jet plane, sipping on some champagne, yeah. Plan on making memories, cruising in a Take me back to all those summer nights. Oh, out at night chasing city lights. When I'm with you, we going all night, no sleep. I don't need nobody, cause nobody else gets me like you do, baby. We don't tell nobody, we don't need nobody, cause it's you and me, just you and me, just you and me. No, we don't tell nobody, you and me, just you and me, just you